Hello everybody, Kai Watson with you. How are you all doing? What is today? Sunday. Oh, it's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful day. And I'm having an alcoholic beverage. In fact, I'm having my second alcoholic beverage in my little Summer glass cup here. Glass. This one's rum and Coke, rum and Diet Coke. Super busy day at work. So it's a small hall, very small hall, and a little bit of chat. Super busy day, Sunday, crazy day at the coffee shop, very busy. I mean, good, but we had to freaking bake everything on earth, and while dealing with customers, and also busy day. And then also I'm kind of organizing this online competition that happens every year. I won't get into it here, but it's a fun thing I won back in 2010 and I'm still involved with. And it was just stress producing past couple of days with people doing their things, their tasks for organizing it, and trying to get the ball moving on some things, and myself making mistakes. Can you imagine? But like horrible. And yeah, screwing things up myself, and just I think everything's under control now though, but it's been a day. But I think we're all good. And I'm off for the next several days, so yeah. I was thawing out some food and figuring out what I was going to do for dinner after this video, but I have decided that Mr. DoorDash is making dinner, and we will select from the menu what we want to have delivered to us after we finish this video. And we will read in my book, or we will watch some Netflix or Pluto TV or something. And perhaps imbibe in another alcoholic beverage. Oh, let me also say this too. So I know there's a lot of concern over the situation with the wildfires and the devastation in Maui, and I know many people have reached out or mentioned how I'm doing, and if I'm okay and all of this. So I understand. I know that a lot of people don't understand Hawaiian geography very well. They don't know what island is where and who's, they don't know, and I wouldn't expect them to know all of that. And so whenever something happens here, people are very confused sometimes about what's where exactly. Anyway, here in Honolulu, the city of Honolulu, capital city where I live in Waikiki, we are on the island of Oahu, and the island of Oahu is not affected by the wildfires and the devastation. Now, so far, whatever, yeah, we are not affected by it. There are some wildfires on the Big Island that are going, Big Island of Hawaii, but it's Maui, the island of Maui, that has just, it's hard to even talk about, honestly. It's kind of hard, the devastation there. I mean, the beautiful, beautiful town of Lahaina, very historic, used to be the capital of Hawaii back in the whaling days. Beautiful historic waterfront area full of old shops and stores and buildings that have been there, for centuries. And the town of Lahaina itself, it's all gone. It's completely gone. It's burnt to the ground. It's gone. And it's just hard to describe the level of devastation that's going on there right now. And the death toll, which is just going to go up and up and up. And as they're able to go into all these buildings, because we're talking thousands of buildings, literally hundreds, thousands of buildings, really, that have been destroyed on the island. And as they're going in and finding more, and just the death count is just going to go higher and higher and higher. There was no warning, really. That's another issue. I'm not going to get all into that, but yeah, it's terrible. So, but I'm fine. Maui is not fine, and if you are interested in helping or sending any assistance their way, I would recommend the Maui Relief Fund, which you can donate to online. It's kind of a very direct way to get something to Maui. And of course, all the usual, people are there. Salvation Army of Hawaii, the Aloha United Way has set up a special Maui fund. So there are a number of places you can donate if you feel so motivated to do that. And they really do need it. And I just it's hard to talk about, and I can't really talk about, if you can imagine how long we're talking about. I mean, you're talking about rebuilding an entire city, an entire town that, can't be rebuilt because of what was lost. And it's going to be very different in the future, in the coming decades or whatever that it's going to take to rebuild that place completely. But it will be different than how it is now, and it will never be the same. And I'm sure there are people that were born and raised there that will not be able to return there. So it's a big deal. But anyway, we are here to talk about a very small candle haul that I did today. Like I said, I was stressed today, and I thought, well, yeah, retail therapy, right? I wasn't really planning on going to Bath and Body Works. I knew they were doing a buy one get one free, or buy two, right? Buy two get two free thing. And I thought, I don't know, do I really need fall? I do have fall candles. I don't know if I really need it or whatever. I'm actually not going to be here for all of the fall. That's another thing. I'll talk more about this later, but I did actually book a cruise. I wasn't expecting to, and I just did it sort of impetuously. I mean, I thought about it, but I wasn't planning on it. But there's a website I go to, vacationstogo.com. That's where I usually get my cruises. And there's a 90-day ticker of specials for cruises that are less than 90 days away that, haven't sold out, and they're usually wheeling and dealing. And there's good deals. I always usually get my cruises there. Have gotten great deals there. The last one I went on was such a phenomenal deal. It wasn't something I had planned on doing, but again, I got it because it was such a phenomenal deal. This one was even a better deal. When I saw the price on it, I was just like, this can't be right. It cannot be right. But it was right. Like a 90% reduction off of what it would normally be for me to go. But it's a long one. It's a repositioning one. It's a 20-day one. Leaves from Seattle, goes all the way down the West Coast, several stops in Mexico, stops in Guatemala, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, through the Panama Canal. I've done that once. I'll be doing it again in the reverse direction this time. Cartagena, Colombia, private island in the Bahamas, and it ends in Port Canaveral, Florida. And it was just too good of a deal to pass up. So I'm going. So that's going to be in the month of November. So I'm not going to even be here for all of the fall.
Hello. Won't you join me on the online radio station that RecommentedStations.com has chosen as the recommended station of the month of August? Moody Mood Music, online365.com. Oh, I love listening to Moody Mood Music. I love being a part of it. All these lovely old vinyl records that have been sitting around in dollar record bins and in thrift stores, just waiting for days and weeks and months for somebody to take an interest in us. And then Mr. Kaiwaza selected us, cleaned us up, showed us loving care and is broadcasting us. That's right, spinning us to people all around the world once again. The glory days of the dance orchestras, of the singers, the great crooners and vocalists and wonderful vocal groups, dance bands and orchestras and, you know, all that kind of music you don't hear anywhere anymore. You can hear it now on Moody Mood Music on Live 365. Just click on the link below and you will travel back in time to another era. A more carefree time. I mean, except for the threat of, like, you know, atomic bombs and stuff. Anyway, please join me there. Moody Mood Music, where the lovely music plays forever.
But anyway, I thought, let me just, you know what, retail therapy. And I did remember, thank you to my friend Leela, who has occasionally reminded me, because she brings it up on her videos, Leela's Lovely Life, and I forget. I have the Bath & Body Works app, and I just keep forgetting to check it before I go to the store sometimes. Like, I have it, because you get free items, you know, after a certain amount of purchases, and I do get things from there, and after a while, and I kind of forget to look, and if you don't look and redeem them, they, after a while, they do expire. So I did remember on my way in this time to look at it, and I actually had 2 free items under $16 that I could redeem, and they would expire next month, so I needed to do it. And I forgot, I mean, I inquired if I would be able to redeem them both in one visit, or would it have to be a separate visit or whatever, and I could use them both, so I did. So I just got 4 candles and 2 free items, and let me just show them to you. I will show you the item that I was most excited to get, that I thought, okay, I know for sure I want to get this candle because I've smelled it before. I didn't get it because I didn't buy anything previously when I just was going in and looking, because there weren't any particular specials going on. And these candles are getting ridiculously expensive, and there's no way in the God's green earth I am going to pay normal retail for these candles. They have to be like at least half off before I'm going to buy them, which they were today. But this one, I love it. I don't know if you've smelled this one, but it's lovely. Apple Macchiato. Kind of a soft green color, green wax, and love the way this smells. Let me say something to begin with, though. They do show a little like coffee cup here. We get this at the coffee shop all the time, so I'm just gonna vent here for a second. I know everybody doesn't know, like they don't know Hawaiian geography or whatever. Why would they know all coffee technology? But it's Starbucks' fault. Apple Macchiato is named the candle. Macchiato is a coffee drink. It is not a Carmelo Macchiato. A caramel macchiato is not a macchiato. Even though that's what Starbucks calls it. It's like if you made a cheese sandwich and called it a hamburger, that doesn't make it a hamburger, even though everybody calls it that. I mean, I know it does eventually, but like, it's a cheese sandwich. It's not a hamburger. Macchiato is a real macchiato, is just straight espresso, a little bit in a little tiny cup, a little bit of espresso with a little dollop of foam on it, milk foam, a little bit of milk foam in there. That's all it is. Straight espresso with a little dollop of milky foam. That's a macchiato. It is not a latte with caramel syrup in it and blah, blah, blah. It is not what it is, okay? But caramel macchiato, they're definitely kind of using the incorrect term here, because there's no coffee in this. And the scent is Washington spiced apples. Like the Washington apples have a particular scent than other states. Washington spiced apples, hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle, frothed milk. That is essentially what you get here. Apple, little bit of spice. little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of spice, a little bit of caramel, not a ton of caramel, a little bit of caramel, and a little bit of spice. Nice apple and a little bit of a milky, frothy milky drink. No coffee here at all. This is exquisite, though I love this scent. I really love this candle. It smells fairly strong on cold too, so I'll be excited to maybe melt this before I go on my trip. We'll see how the schedule works out, but yeah, I like that one. And then, I don't know, I kept thinking, oh, let me get a Halloween one, something Halloween talk. I love Halloween. But I just was like, ugh. These scents. Vampire blood is just not my thing. I love the candles. I love the way the artwork and everything on them this year. I love it. I love the. I don't care about the lids so much, but they're doing really fancy schmancy lids. But the things are like, how much are they? They're like 30 something or whatever. It's ridiculous. Like, it's a 24-ounce candle. I'm not going to pay that for it. This is, so I did pick out one that I like, the Halloween artwork, but it's a scent that I know I like. I've had it before. Nothing new, but it's pumpkin carving. I do love that's cute. That gets me in a nice October-y fall mood. Freshly carved pumpkin, spice pumpkin seeds, smooth brown sugar. How exactly do pumpkin seeds smell different than pumpkin? I'm not exactly sure, but I've had pumpkin seeds a lot. I guess I have had I love pumpkin seeds. If I ever do my own jack-o'-lantern, I always do save the seeds and roast them. They're so delicious and it's very easy to do. Yeah, this is so nice. Spicy pumpkin. That's what it is, right? We like it. It smells strong, and the artwork is cute. I do love the Vampire Blood and the Ghoul Friend. I love the artwork they're doing on them this year. I love it, but they're very expensive, and I don't like those scents. Those scents just don't do anything for me. Maybe I should get past that. So then I had two more I had to get. So I'm sniffing around. I don't know. They're just the fall line is uninspiring to me. Like, it's for the most part just all stuff we've seen before. It's okay, but it's the same old stuff with a different label, and the label's not even that inspiring to me right now. So I hate to be like complaining, but I'm just not inspired. I think I would find more inspiring fall stuff going to, Marshall's or Ross or something. I might find some more interesting scents for fall than what's happening at Bath & Body Works right now. But I did pick up a couple of things. And these are not necessarily just fall. I suppose you could burn these anytime, but they were the things I liked. That I hadn't had before. I wanted something that I liked that I hadn't had before. This one is called Sweet Whiskey. Neither here nor there about the packaging. Golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, sweet red berries, white wax. I don't know exactly how you describe it, because whiskey, it doesn't really, it's not exactly whiskey. You definitely get a vanilla. It's a whiskey-esque. Red berries, I said, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. I can't say it smells like a drink, a whiskey drink. That was something foofy. I can't say that. But it's a nice scent. I like it. Kind of hard to describe. They're using terms that vanilla infused whiskey, golden amber. Yeah, there's amber. There is amber. It's nice. I like it. It smells reasonably strong. We'll see how it performs. I don't know. Then the last one, oh, I went back and forth on this one. Back and forth. I thought, let me get something else. I like the scent. It smells very light. I just don't know if it's gonna throw at all. It's so light. And I hate this packaging. I know there's some people that like it, but this is just like, could you be more basic? You know, could you? It's coffee and whiskey. This reminds me of the generic brand stuff that came out in the 70s. You remember that? Everything was like white packages with just bold, plain lettering. It's kind of, this is so generic looking. Coffee and whiskey. It says, bold Irish whiskey, splash of vanilla, hint of coffee. It is the barest hint of coffee, the barest. You know, again, we have that whiskey. What is that? It doesn't really smell like whiskey to me, but it's, I guess it's some sort of remotely alcoholic scent with a splash of vanilla. You definitely get vanilla. It's nice. I like it. A little cologne isn't, I want to say cologne-y, but that's not really right. Maybe it reminds me a little bit of tobacco flower, maybe. Yeah. It's nice. I like it. It seems like it's gonna be weak. But we will see when I melt it what happens. But, you know, $26.95. $26.95. Did I get anything more? $26.95. Okay, no. I just stuck to the 26 ones. There was a nice scent. What was it called? It's something new. They have the whole line in it. Body care and whatever, a table. I can't remember. I think it had like sunflowers or something on it. I don't remember. The lady was trying to push it on me and I smelled it and it smelled nice. But I mean, it was $29 and I'm like, you know, where are we? I mean, you remember when everybody freaked out when Yankee Candles went to like $31 for their apothecary jars and everyone was like, oh my gosh, that's insane. $30 for a candle, that is just crazy. And now we're down to like something half that size. Well, not half, I don't know, but you know, much smaller, and they're hitting $30 now for it. So then I had 2 free items. I know I could have gotten something more expensive than this because I did look at some sprays and stuff, but I thought, you know, I really think I just want to pick up a couple hand soaps in certain scents. I do really like this scent, so I thought, let me get a hand soap for free in coffee and whiskey because I love this scent. Kind of a nice container, actually, this little ribbed thing. I mean, I know, what difference does it make what containers this stupid soap is in, but I like it. So I got that for free. And the other one, I don't know, I didn't get a candle. Do they have candles in this? My store, maybe they didn't have candles in this. They had some of the other Halloween scents, but not this one. And they had other products in this line, but I don't think they had candles. And if they did, they would have been like expensive anyway, right? And so I probably wouldn't have gotten it. But it was sort of an afterthought. Let me get some kind of freaking Halloween soap. I mean, I picked up Moonlight Graveyard. I like the look of it. And I do like the scent of this. I wouldn't have minded getting a spray or any of the other products in it, but I don't know. I thought, you know, let's get a hand soap in it. That'll be nice. It's a nice scent. Now, I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think this is new. I like it. I like this scent a lot. What's it say? Tombstone moss, cold, foggy air, and eerie incense. It is like incense, and I feel like I've smelt it before. What was it? Not berries and incense, but something. I just feel like I've had this before years ago, and I like it. It is very, almost cologne-y, really. Incense, cologne. I like it. It wouldn't have to be, you know, Halloween time at all to use this. But I like the look. And it was free, and I thought, you know, get a Halloween soap, even if I don't use it at Halloween. That's cool. So my total for that small haul, 4 candles and 2 free items, was $56.44. So not a phenomenal deal. me. No, I'm getting kind of persnickety, but like, I don't know, $52 for 4 candles and 2 hand soaps. I mean, that's good considering what their prices normally would be. That's quite good, but considering what I think the market ought to be bearing, I don't think that's that great of a deal. I mean, I think that's kind of what it should run all the time, to get 5 candles and 2 hand soaps. Don't you think? I don't know. Anyway, that's my haul. So thank you for watching. I'm enjoying seeing your hauls, and leave any comments below. Let me know if you have any of these products or these scents, or what you think of them. And Maui Relief Fund, or whoever, if you would like to help out the people on Maui, because they really, really need our help, and they're going to need our help for quite a long time to come during this new era of, I don't even know what to say. What do you think? Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in